So guys, here do my Extreme Rules 10-15 predictions. I have 15 minutes to do this and I'm trying to cram it a little bit smaller. What a good show, 7.5 out of 10. I watched the pre-show, sadly. I'm kidding, the pre-show was alright. So I watched about 4 hours, from 7 o'clock in the morning here in Australia to 11 o'clock, or about 11:10, since like the internet randomly turned off at the main event, of course the main event. And so, the pre-show's just talking for about 40 minutes. Promos about Rusev, Cena, Roman Reigns show, and Cena versus Rusev. No, Rollins and Orton. I said Cena versus twice, sorry. But for some reason, Cena versus Rusev wasn't the third last match. They were trying to be supposed to be 3 big last matches, and then this Divas match is the third last. And so the first match, pre-show, Daniel Bryan's injured, the best wrestler in the current roster, and I was like, oh, fucking hell. But then you had Neville replace, which was pretty good. You had Adrian Neville versus Baden Barrett in a 3.5 out of 5 decent match for the pre-show. Good pre-shows. So like, there's lots of athleticism here. Neville with his big front flips and like handstands, lots of high flying stuff. He jumped over, he twisted his body, and Jared Law's like, I wish I could do that, Michael. Oh, that's JBL, I'm just kidding. JBL's accent, if you want to know. And Neville was like, I wish I could do that. And then like Neville went for his red arrow, he missed it. Baden Barrett hit a wave slant and a winds of change. We got a 2 count for both of them. Then Neville went for the big kick in the corner. It's like Baden Barrett, this is near the end. Baden Barrett trying to go Irish whip, reverse kicks him in the head. Then he got this for his first attempt. He was up. He gone for the second bullhammer attack, but he kicked him in the head, and then he DDT'd him with a big kick in the corner, positioned him in the middle of the ring, or near the end of the ring. Then red arrow, 1, 2, 3. He goes for so long, he's like this. That's why no wonder he missed on the first try. So it's good debut for Neville. Then he had the street fight, about the 56-minute street fight. I'll tell you what happened. It's very different to other matches. It's kind of like WrestleMania 12 when Roddy Piper and Goldust like went in a car and randomly disappeared. So this match, Ambrose and Harper are brawling for about, I think, 10 minutes maybe. They're like, Ambrose did a very innovative. He got up to the apron, he turned, and he just clothesline. There's another attempt earlier before that. He went for the clothesline, then ran to a big boot. There was a powerbomb attempt by Harper. Ambrose reverses, dirty deeds reversed. Harper didn't go for the disc clothesline in that whole bit, even the whole match as well. I don't know what he was doing. And like kendo stick shots, steel chair shots, no table spots. That's the only bad thing about this match. A little bit of blood, you would have got 5 stars. Everyone like. Then after this, the brawling in the backstage, of course. Like there's like ladders everywhere, like big box of crates and stuff like that. Then so Harper's in the car trying to drive away. Then Ambrose just jumps through the window and they drive off. And 50 minutes later they return basically. But in that 50 minutes, everyone's like, what do we do? Well, where are the cameras? Michael's like, where are the cameras? And JBL's like, where are the cameras, Michael? And Jerry Law's like, I don't know. Like, we have to reset here. And then they just did. JoJo's like, this is the first kiss me arse match between Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus. Brother! I'm kidding, I hate all of you. So, this match 3.5. Just like the kickoff. And yeah, in this match, it was like super kicks, famous attempts, which turned into a powerbomb. Tilt-a-world backbreaker. Michael was like, Irish curse. I'm like, it was a tilt-a-world backbreaker. And then like near the end of the match, Sheamus went for a bro kick. Ziggler reversed. And Ziggler throughout the match punching him. Ziggler splashing him. Doing everything, nearly reversed. Sheamus reversed the neck break. He was doing everything to Sheamus. He just stood there. And he finally took a big clothesline and a big super kick, and it was 2 count. So yeah, Ziggler took some big punishment. Then like Sheamus went for the suplex, just put him inside out, and then he landed on the other side. And then Sheamus went for the bro kick, reverse. Ziggler hit his super kick. He didn't go for the Ziggler for the whole match either. That's funny. Then Sheamus punches him in the gut, goes for the suplex, grabs him up. Ziggler like rolls into it, grabs the leg and goes for the cradle with 1, 2, and 3 underdog win. And then like for about 10 minutes, Sheamus, I'm not gonna kiss your ass, fella. I'm not gonna kiss your ass, fella. And then I was just waiting for him to turn, and he did. He's like, I'm not going to kiss your ass, and Ziggler gets his ass cheek out, and he's going for it. Then low blow, bro kick, gets his face, rubs on his ass, his white old ass. So Ziggler wins. The Ziggler deserves better, and then Sheamus gets the end of the stipulation. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, this Ziggler lost. It would have been damaged his credit. At least he won, but then he kisses the ass and makes it even. It evens it up, really. So no advantage. Since Survivor Series, he has the most momentum ever, and now he's a piece of crap. He's been there for 9 years, and he's had like 50 days as world champion. And since that big concussion payback, he hasn't had many big injuries, and just give him the title back. And then you had New Day and Cesaro and Kid. So what happened with the street fight? Apparently they're on the streets brawling for about 40 minutes. That's lies. They're probably in the car having fun, and at the end they're like, "We'll swap seats, and swap spit." And so the tag titles, the worst decision of all time, worse than Cena defeating Rusev at WrestleMania. The New Day win the tag titles. Vince McMahon, are you deaf? You're 16-year-old little fuck. And everyone's like, New Day sucks. He was even on Twitter. And after they won the tag titles, everyone's like, New Day still sucks. This match was 4 out of 5. This match was the second best match on the card. Yes, there might have been 4 4-star matches, but this one was better than the Last Man Standing and better than the main event by a little bit. The main event wasn't that good. Like, it was good, but not as good. It just borderline for it, like borderline. So in New Day Cesaro, every time New Day and Cesaro get in the ring, chemistry instantly. So that Royal Rumble match was epic, and this one was a little bit better. So of course, tag team moves. About middle of the match, there's about 15-minute match, middle of the match, Big E hit his big ending with the Kofi Kingston springboard 1-2, and everyone's like, no, don't get the 3. Then Cesaro headbutts and goes to Cesaro's swing, but then he fools the crowd, then he slingshots him, Kofi Kingston jumps, caught him, like tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, then Big E's doing his fast crap. Big E's the standard New Day by far. Big E jumps, Cesaro claps him, like slams him. Why didn't he do Michinoku driver? Come on. And which made the match really good was when he was a Kofi Kingston uppercut. Corner, uppercut, corner, uppercut, corner. And of course, the good tag moves. Cesaro and Kid are the best tag team in the whole WWE. Sorry, Enzo and Cass. Sorry, Buddy Murphy. Sorry, Wesley Black and Buddy Murphy. And sorry, Lucha Dragon. This team is epic. And so near the end of the match, Cesaro got the Cesaro swing. Everyone's like, yeah! They're babyface somehow, in default. They're supposed to be heel, even though they're really good. And like, when the entrance, they wear the headphones. That's pretty cool. So he gets the Cesaro swing, swings it around for about 5 times. And the Tyler gives his big drop kick kind of thing, low drop kick, goes for the pin. Of course, Xavier was an apron. He's like, don't do this reference, Cesaro. I'm going to kick you in the ass. Or fuck you, kick your head in. And then, when Woods gets all intimidated, he goes to the apron. He's like, yeah. And Talia slaps the black off of him. He turned white. I'm kidding. Slapped the hair off of him. The 28-year-old little young fuck. Xavier Woods, I think, should go back to NXT and win the world title, so I think. If Finn Balor's not going to win the title, give it Xavier Woods or Hideo or Tommy or Sami Zayn or something like that. NXT will be, I'll put it up in a new NXT review soon, after this. And yeah, so, after like the distraction and stuff, Xavier Woods, after the big slap on Tyson kicks him in the head, but then gets speared by Big E for like the second time to the match, and like hits the barricade. It wasn't a full spear, just like kind of a shoulder spear. And then Cesaro hits Big E out of the ring, so they're all down. Then Kofi Kingston wins with a roll up. 1, 2, 3, new tag champions. And they're on the floor, they're like, yes. And they're celebrating, they're like, does New Day still suck? I'm like, yes they do. And then like Harper comes out of the vehicle, the car that they went in, hit the street fight before earlier, about 50 minutes earlier. And they're like, whoa, this match is still going on. And then Harper's leaning against the New Day like this, and then Ambrose goes for the double axe handle, misses Ambrose, and hits the New Day, and Renee's like, that's my boyfriend. I'm kidding, she didn't say that. Why did she say that? And then when they get back into the ring, before the back into the ring, he's like throwing into the crates, the ladders, everything. Even Ambrose and Harper threw water bottles at him. Everything but the kitchen sink. If the kitchen sink was in that match, that'd be real cool. I don't even think, yeah, so it's still no table spots, so I don't complain. And then they get back to the ring, they start putting in about 15, 20 chairs, and then they're punching. Ambrose throws his chair at Harper, then he gets the district clothesline, the proper one. Then he gets the 2 count, goes to the dirty deed. Harper puts him to the cover. Harper's like doing the chops. Let's hit the kicks sadly. And Ambrose was punch chopping, and Harper got back. Harper hit a big power bomb on all the chairs for the 2 count, and Harper's like, shave Harper, shave. You look so young. Shave like Brody Lee, have the beard about this much. Then he goes, he buried, get it, bury. It's not John Cena either. He buried, what's his face, Ambrose with all the chairs. He went to the top rope. Ambrose grabs him, throws him on the chairs. Dirty D's not on the chairs, on the canvas. 1, 2, 3. So Renee should have been happy about that. 4 out of 5, actually the match of the night by far, and the opening match, which went for best out of 4 matches. No matches ever did that besides WrestleMania 12, I'm pretty sure. Well, they had cameras at least in WrestleMania 12, not 24, 12. And then you had Cena vs Rusev, the worst match by a lot, by a long shot. So I'll be quick about this. The Russian chain, they're just chagging each other. Not chagging, that's a new word. Dragging each other. Look at this physique. I'm tough enough. So yeah, he hit his nice stunner. Only good thing he hit. But it was a WrestleMania. You get 1 thing, 2 things pulled by Cena, 2 things by Rusev pulled by Cena, 2 things by Cena pulled by Rusev, 3 pull. So much suspense in this bullshit like this. Then he had big slam, big super kick. Accolade, Cena got over the course. So then when he got accolade, he back into the corner. It's like 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, yes, 4. The Cena, of course, does his 5 moves of doom with a chain. So he like shoulder tackle, runs into a big slam, reverses it, 2nd shoulder tackle. So see how slam, you can't see me. AA reversal. Rusev hits another big kick, accolade. Then 1, 2, 3, and then Cena's up. Cena AA 1, 2, 3. Then Rusev gets 1, 2, 3. Looking at each other. It was up for about 10 seconds. This is bullshit. And then Cena AA goes to the corner, and so Cena wins for the 2nd time in this feud. Then at Payback, it's going to be an I Quit match. Because Lana confirmed it after. But it's like, we want Lana. Then Rusev told Lana to go out, so he probably lose. Not good. No woman in the match. It's very manly. Wells and Dickie Bell saying, yay, John, yay. We use condoms. Yeah. That match was 3. That was a shocking match. Wasn't that good? I knew it was going to be boring, but I didn't know the last man standing would be that good. Well, the Davis match was pretty, and the main event was pretty good as well. So this match was the worst by a long shot. Well, not really a long shot, but even the Davis match was bad. And the Davis went for 7 minutes. This crap went for 20. Yeah, so, and then like this, and now it's Payback, I Quit match. If Rusev loses this, he'll be worse than Bray Wyatt by a long shot. Like, so he buries Bray Wyatt 1 year, and then buried the Rock year before that, and now he's burying Rusev. What are you doing, my God? I'd rather Roman Reigns bury someone. He's actually a decent wrestler, kind of. But his last man standing match was really good. So before the last man standing match, Divas title, 7 minutes. So the Divas just like punching. She didn't go for the forearm, Nikki Bella. I'm actually surprised. Then Naomi, went for the review, shows how athletic she is. Did a big enziguri, and she's on the ropes up. Nikki Bella's punching her. Is Nikki Bella supposed to be face or something? I do not know. And then, so she's on the ropes, and Brie Bella kicks her in the head. Nikki Bella rack attack 1, 2, 3. This match, 3.5 out of 5. It's pretty good. Then you had Big Show versus Roman Reigns. I was very surprised in this match. Roman Reigns' best match by a long shot, better than his SummerSlam match. I know I'm going fast, but I only got about 55 seconds left. So this match was so many table spots and made it so good. Just a small one drop, big spear, or like Big Show missed the spear head first, and then it was chokeslam through 2 tables. Roman Reigns got up. He hit about a spear through barricade, get up. Spear through a table, got up. Spear through the announce table. Like Big Show's like this. Then he folded into him. What are you doing? It's very obvious. And he speared him. And just like shades that Velvet Dario, he just puts a table on him. Then he had Seth Rollins versus Randy on the main event. Have to be really quick with this. Jan's Curry interfered, Kane interferes. Pretty good match before the interference. And then like Randy Orton hit a pedigree and got a 2 count. Seth Rollins didn't even go for the curse time. He escaped the whole match. Didn't even hit it. And then at the end, he hits the RKO for the 1, 2, and the 3. Yeah, this was pretty good. 7.5 out of 10. Let's grab. Peace.